What's up everyone, Tech Me Out here, and in this video I want to have a conversation with you all about organization. And before I even do that, I want to give a big thank you to Western Digital for sponsoring this video. So this is one video amongst a few others in which I seek to be doing in the near future in terms of like different things in which I do and use to basically make these videos in which you see. So I know I get a lot of questions online and offline in terms of all that's involved in making videos or being a YouTuber. And I actually have a video dropping probably later this week where I'm sitting down with one of my friends having a conversation about some of the things that I feel a lot of people may ask in terms of starting a YouTube channel. But I'm not gonna give you all the information in this one, just stay tuned, so be sure to hit subscribe, especially if that sounds like something you're interested in. But in this video, we're gonna talk a little bit about how I try to stay organized when it comes to making videos. So in specific, what I'm gonna focus on in this video is my new hard drive. I have been able to kind of clean up some of the clutter that I had in terms of file organization. And I've been able to do that using my Cloud Home. So for those of you that are not familiar with my Cloud Home, it's a hard drive that functions somewhat as a server, as it can be accessed from pretty much all of your devices from anywhere with an internet connection. So you can just dump all of your digital files in this one location. So the way that it's kind of changed my life and my workflow is that it has unified the cluster of devices in which I use. It can be a bit much when you're trying to access something on one device that lives on another. It's just kind of all over the place. But this has given me one solution for all of those things. So basically what you get in the package is the hard drive, an Ethernet cable, a power adapter, and an instruction manual. So just as simple as the packaging is as simple as the setup is. So all you literally have to do is follow the instructions on that little card there, visit the website, create an account, download the app, and really that's it. It's gonna guide you through everything. It took me maybe like 5 minutes, if that, to get everything situated. So what I've done is gone on to each device and downloaded my Cloud Home. But now when I open up the app and I go into the file section, I can see all of my folders. You can even back up your Plex folder, which is something I haven't done yet, but I do seek to do that in the future. So it's simplified my workflow in that manner, but it's also served a place where I'm now starting to dump my video files as necessary. So in editing and doing these videos, my hard drive will fill up fast. After I have all of my recorded footage, I head over to my computer and I make a folder entitled the name of the video in which I'm working on. So in this case is WD Cloud Home. After I've done that, I open up Final Cut and I create a new library with the same name, a new event with the same name, and a new project with the same name. I don't let the footage in which I'm using actually live within the library of the video, so it basically stays in its folder which I originally created. And once everything is said and done, depending on what type of video it is, I may keep the library, but most of the time I do delete them, but I pretty much keep all of my footage. However, I'll take the footage and drop it over into my YouTube folder on my Cloud Home and pretty much let it live there in the event that I ever need it again. I also have another folder in which all of my, finalized YouTube videos live in the event I need to recall any of those. But for the most part, this is what my workflow looks like when I make a YouTube video. Now, although it has cleaned up my workflow, one of the things that I really like is the fact that it gives me like a sense of security. And by that, I mean, it gives you a cloud-based server that pretty much lives in your home on your networks. And that alone right there gives me some peace of mind. And on top of being able to save your files, you can also invite family members and friends, so that maybe in my case, if I wanted to invite my brother to set up an account, he can, and he can save his files on my Cloud Home, but I won't have access to them. So his files will live within his account, but he's using the hard drive stored within my house. But I've really just been enjoying it. It's eliminated a lot of headache. Something else to also consider with these other cloud-based servers is that when you're using things like that, eventually you might reach a cap. And when you do, you have to pay a monthly fee to get more storage space. And you have to pay that indefinitely, basically. Where if you took the money and invested in something like this, you no longer have to worry about those monthly fees. So the app is really simple to use. At the bottom, you have 4 different tabs. The activity tab is going to show you what's happened recently in terms of what's been saved. You can also come up in the top right corner and search for anything in which you need. Next to the activity tab, though, you have your files tab. This is going to be where you want to organize everything up here. This is vital. So this is where you can make your folders, rename your folders, and just access all of your content. Then you have your plus symbol, which is going to let you add something to your iCloud home. And then you also have your photos tab, which is going to give you a breakdown of all of your pictures or your videos. And then you have your settings tab, which is going to allow you to further customize your device by doing things like turning auto backup on and off, or inviting other people to be able to have an account on the hard drive. But if you don't want somebody to per se have an actual account on your hard drive, you can come to specific folders and share those folders with people so that they can have access to them when necessary. So when I get to that point in my life where I have like a video editor, then I can actually share the video files with that person that way. Now, I almost forgot this feature too, which I like. So not only is the app available on your phone, but it's also available on your computer, and you can back up your computers to iCloud Home as well. But what I really like is the fact that I can go on my computer and choose a specific folder and tell that folder to sync with iCloud Home. I just love the way it has unified all these different devices in my life. Like, y'all have no idea. But this is personally how I've been using it and simplifying my workflow, and hopefully it's giving you some ideas or insight on how you might be able to use it and simplify yours. But if you have any additional questions, feel free to drop them down below. Also hit that like button if you enjoyed this one. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.